Hey y'all, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for coming to watch another WEIGO podcast, aka What Else Is Going On podcast YouTube video. I am your girl, Taria. This is really going to be a really quick drive by. I was supposed to have been out in them streets, but I woke up late. Child, I woke up in some stomach pain last night. Had to get my heating pad. I was like, what is going on? But thank God, a heating pad and ibuprofen makes all things new. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Anyway, so let's get into some things I wanted to talk to y'all about yesterday. I had it on the agenda, but I was doing my Orange County recap, taking notes, and it took longer than I thought. So if you have not, I just put that up maybe a few minutes ago. The video version on YouTube, the audio version has been uploaded to wherever it is you listen to your podcast. So if y'all could subscribe to both for me, that would be great. Go to wherever it is you listen to your podcast, type in what else is going on. You'll see my picture pop up and go ahead and hit it's either follow or subscribe. Then head on over to YouTube if you're listening. And well, if you're watching me, that means you know about the YouTube. So anyway, let's get into the things. So what was the news yesterday? Miss Phaedra Parks. This ain't Phaedra. It is Phaedra. Announced that she is coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16, Sweet 16. Now listen, I know that a lot of people are not in favor of it. And I was talking to my friend Dan, shout out to Dan, and he was like, are you excited? And I was like, I have to be honest. I know, like, yes. I know people don't like her. I know people feel like she should not be hired back for what she did. And I'm okay with either one. If Bravo said we don't want to have anything to do with Phaedra, we continue to want to have nothing to do with her. She brought it on herself. If in turn they brought her back like they did, then she's back. So it didn't matter to me. It didn't make me any difference. But I will say, even though we know that we're not going to get a lot from Phaedra, unless she's been crowdsourcing and says she's going to try to come with a little story, I still feel like she'll fare better and fit better on the Housewives than on Married to Medicine. I didn't mind her on Married to Medicine, like her confessionals and like the little funny side comments, but she was basically a side character. I'll say this though, Faye is in the money because she got paid for Married to Medicine. And I believe it was like around the same as what the girls are getting, somewhere like 800,000, I believe. And then now she's hopped back on. So she did Married to Medicine this season. Now she get ready to hop over to Atlanta. Now, is she a full-time? I'm thinking she's full-time, right? Because all this wouldn't be just for a friend of, I'm thinking, right? So let's look at the picture that she posted. I know y'all have seen it by now, but again, I want to see it with y'all like it's y'all first time. So we gonna look at it. So let's look. So we see Phaedra looking like a city girl, and her caption, "You called, I answered," with a peach, hashtag RHOA, hashtag season 16. I said, okay with the peach now. She says she coming. She is coming. Some of the comments, someone says, OMG, my girl, LaKendra Took, shout out to Kendra, says, yes, I feel partially responsible for manifesting this. Somebody said, oh my God, thank God. Boy Meets Bravo. Jesus fixed it. Like all of these different ones. People are excited. Oh, the comments have been limited. I was trying to see. I was like, why is there a whole lot more? But the comments have been limited. So I wonder if there were any one saying they didn't want her back and she went through and took those out because they do that sometimes. But anyway, this is Phaedra, honey. What you will know is Phaedra that will be pedaling through the streets of Atlanta season 16. Are y'all excited for her to come back? Are y'all glad she's coming back, or does it not make y'all any? Never mind. And then we have this.
Don't panic. You don't want me to get on my Miami. Like JT coming.
Chop. I forgot that I was on YouTube. I had to cut that music off real fast. I'm not about to get no copyright, nothing. But anyway, y'all see what song she was playing. And her caption says, feeling real peachy today. I like that little Bob JT comment. I like that. I don't have to download that to my phone. But Phaedra's back. What y'all think? Are y'all excited? Do y'all think? I'm sure she's coming in friends with Portia. But remember, Shamia and Phaedra had their own thing for a little bit. So I wonder if that's going to cause some tension. Like, are Phaedra and Shamia good? Like, how is that going to work? Because remember what seasons ago when Phaedra was saying that Shamia was Candy and Todd, and Portia sat there and didn't defend her. She just like tried to change the subject. But I do wonder because Portia and Shamia are tight. Phaedra and Portia are back real cool. So I wonder if Shamia and Phaedra are back or are cool at all, because they had a lot of things to say about each other. So we shall see. But Phaedra is coming back. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what it's going to bring. This mix of people is going to bring. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to y'all about Real Housewives of New Jersey. Now, look, I don't think I had said it before on a review that I did. I was not minding Jersey this season. Some people are like, it's horrible. It says, I actually thought it was giving a little something. Like, it wasn't bad to me. I really, like, it wasn't as bad as to me, in my opinion, though. I felt like it was given a little something that I was missing before the OC and Dubai. But let's get into it. Andy Cohen confirms RHONJ is getting a reboot, says all fresh faces may be coming. This might actually be goodbye to the Garden State Girls. After weeks of speculation, Bravo honcho Andy Cohen confirmed that the Real Housewives of New Jersey is getting a reboot. Have you heard that we're going to do big changes to the show? Cohen told an Andy Cohen live Sirius XM radio show caller Monday, who complained about the current season storyline. So this was yesterday, because remember, somebody called last week, and now somebody called yesterday complaining. We are rebooting the show, he assured the disgruntled fan, reiterating, we're going to reboot it. We're going to do something fresh. Interrupting the woman who continued complaining, Cohen said, we're going to see what we do. Yeah, we're going to see what we do. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe all just fresh faces. The current cast consists of series OG Teresa Giudice, her estranged sister-in-law Melissa Gorga, Jennifer Aiden, Margaret Josephs, Dolores Catania, Danielle Cabral, and Rachel Fuda, in addition to friends Jackie Goldschneider and Jen Fessler. This isn't the first time a fan suggested Cohen bring fresh faces in and get rid of all the negativity. I agree, he told a caller last week who argued that the show needs a rebrand. We're going to figure something out, he promised. We are all on the same page about that. Page 6 recently caught up with Gorga, who insisted she's on board with the shakeup. Talking about Melissa. Listen, I'm excited for what's to come. I think we are due for some type of change, she told us last week. I don't know what kind of change, but I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see what's next and where this show goes from here. At the time, Melissa admitted she hadn't heard anything about what the network plans to do with the series, explaining, my guess is as good as yours. Page 6 confirmed last month that showrunners had informed the ladies that a traditional reunion wasn't happening this season due to several feuds among the divisive cast. Oh boy. So what do y'all think? I guess it doesn't really matter to me. I like Jersey, but it's not like anywhere near my top 3. But I do like watching it. I know people aren't a fan of Marge. I happen to love Marge. What they're saying Marge is doing is not any different than what's been done. You know, people keep saying, Marge introduced this to the show. No. We going back to what season? It was either 3 or 4 when Melissa and Joe came, and that guy that owned the bar, what was the name of it? Oh my God, Shakers or something like that, came to the Kim D's fashion show to say that Melissa was a stripper, and Teresa acted like she didn't know. I didn't know he was going to say that. Nah, you brought him on to specifically say that, to carry that rumor. So this stuff has been going on. There just was no social media to boost it and make it even bigger, right? So I can say, yes, Marge does participate in the shenanigans, I'm sure, of contacting bloggers and getting information, but she didn't introduce it. This has been going on long before, like trying to expose people, if you will, long before Margaret came on the show. Now, again, I believe social media is just And the people that are behind these accounts are just now coming out and exposing it. Social media has become another housewife in the show. I won't mind a reboot. If they do a complete and total reboot, great. If not, great. Like I said, I didn't mind this season. Of course, we know for longevity's sake, it probably couldn't continue like this. But I do see Melissa had made a comment lately about she's basically open to, she wishes the whole cast could basically, oh my God, the word is blanking me, but basically get back together on terms. And I'm like, you hoping that now, because the conversation about the reboot, it reminds me of Potomac when Giselle wasn't talking to nobody. Nope, not talking to Candace, not talking to Wendy. Then she got that second seat after reunion, and all of a sudden, it was I'm open to moving forward. Bet you are. So it just reminds me of the same thing Melissa saying. All of it went from in the confessionals, I'm not talking to her, don't mention her, blah blah blah, to now you open to moving forward. Now she didn't say with who, but I would have to think she meant everybody on the cast. And then even Teresa coming out with that post about people being negative to the cast, not just to her. She was basically defending the cast, like social media and all that is being negative and hurting the cast. And it was like, oh, now all these people are concerned for each other, right? I just thought that was funny, but or interesting rather, not even funny, just interesting timing. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think Jersey needs a reboot? Are you okay with the way it is? Or does it not matter to you? Like if it gets a reboot, it gets one. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Do you think they'll do a Potomac style? Keep some of the people on the current cast and bring in new people and kind of mix it up a little bit? Maybe a fresh is the way to go. Whoever they get, I hope they come in genuine and open to getting to know any ladies that are on the cast. So if they keep Teresa, I hope they don't come in gunning for her. No matter, I know it's got to be hard coming in as a housewife these days because you as a viewer form your own opinion, right? So I know for me, if I was cast on one of these shows, I already have my opinion of these people. So I would have to literally make myself say, get all that out of your mind and give each of the ladies a chance individually. So I hope that whoever comes in open to all of whomever's on the cast. And then if you have a beef with them or decide I really don't like this personality, then go from there. But I don't want anybody coming in with plans to take another cast member down. And it's interesting because the audience, we have who we like, right? And who we don't really care for. So we'll be hoping someone come in. I know Ebony from Real Housewives of New York said that people were telling her, yeah, come in and go for Ramona and do this. She can't do that. She's got to come in. She had to go in and give each one their individual chance. So you see her talking to Ramona and people are like, oh my God, how can you talk to her? Blah, blah, blah. It's her job. And again, sometimes in real life, you hear something about a person, but you still meet them from yourself. And you're like, all right, I'm going to keep an eye open, but I'm not going to close them off because of something that I've heard. Sometimes what you heard ends up being true. Sometimes what you heard ends up being the furthest thing from the truth. So with Jersey, I'm interested to see how it goes. Like I said, it's not in my top 3, but I am interested to see who they cast, who's going to be on the cast, and where it goes from here. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Are y'all up for a Jersey reboot? Do you not care? Do you just want this season to be over? And let me know what y'all think about Faye coming. Faye coming. This is Phaedra, y'all. All right, y'all. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, please share, and catch my OC review. Love y'all.